This is Living Power with Dan Hurst.
One of the things that came out of that in that process, as I was thinking, was we need to be a people that have discovered the power of prayer like never before. God really spoke to me this past week, and I was sharing this with Marcia. Let me ask you a personal question. I don't need an answer for this. How many people are praying for you individually? How many people in your life do you know that actually pray for you? I dare say most of us can't name more than one or two people that literally are really praying for us individually. And some of us can't name anyone. We don't have a family member that we know is really lifting us up before the Lord. We may have a friend who occasionally lifts us up before the Lord. But how many of us really know somebody in our lives that's really lifting us up before the Lord? And boy, God spoke to me about that, and it broke my heart to think, there are people that I pray for on a daily basis, and I pray for them not because I'm not praying about them, I'm praying for them. I pray for Marcia every day. I pray for her mom and my mom every day. I pray for our family every day, individually. I pray for, there are people that I pray for every day. But there are also some people that God has laid on my heart to pray for because I know that nobody else, or I believe nobody else is really praying for them every day. And God's just laid that person on my heart. I remember we had a good friend who a few years ago, her husband died. And I thought, she's a widow now. And I thought about her family, and I know that she has real committed Christian friends, but I thought, who is praying for her now? And God just laid her on my heart, and I prayed for her every day until she got married again. I said, that's it. I'm not praying for her anymore. But it was just one of those things that God laid on my heart. Pray for her every day because she needs somebody that will pray for her. There are people that God will lay on your heart that need praying. People that you may not even really know that well, but maybe God puts that in your heart that somebody needs to be praying for this person. And if you're one of those folks that knows or thinks that there's really nobody praying for you, ask somebody to pray for you. There's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with asking somebody to pray for you, or ask somebody to pray with you about some particular need in your life. Ask them. We need to be a people of prayer. And listen, what happens is when we start praying and connecting with God, and we start connecting people to God, we will see things happen. And it will change our world.
On behalf of Dan Hurst and the Open Class, we want to thank you for watching. We hope it was a blessing.